So today I wanted to share with you my favorite pumpkin and poppy cosmetics. In the past, on my blog, I have done several swatch out and reviews. I do have also one on YouTube for the Gone with the Wind collection. She puts a lot of time and effort, and she does put a lot of passion and love into creating collections, a little more than seasonally. What I do like about her collections is that she does have all her collections available for the purchase of the full collection for a very reasonable price, unlike some department store collections. So it is doable, it is feasible. If you follow her on Facebook, she normally lets you know kind of what she's working on. This kind of allows you to sort of say, okay, I can put away a little bit of money so I can start saving to get one of her collections, because I know one is definitely around the corner. Whenever I showcase collections online, they are available. They haven't sold out. She does make collections now available for pre-order, so you can do that as well. She's come out with some amazing, unique items per collection, or special new limited edition things, particularly items where she's still kind of experimenting with a new product, or at least a new product for her store, like pencils and things like that, so that she can kind of get a grip on what it is that she thinks is going to sell, or what she can be good at, where she can go from there. Each collection that she does develop gets prettier and prettier, in my honest opinion. I want to go over my favorites today, whether they're lip gloss, eyeshadow, face products, etc. from her collections. Everything I'm showing you, I'm going to try to make sure that, it's all available, or I made sure that they're all available, because I don't want to tease you. Right now, her new collection that's about to come out is the Lord of the Rings line, which I'll be reviewing very soon. And that one sells for $58. I'm looking so forward to her Christmas collection. I believe it's going to be Edward Scissorhands, so we're about the same age, so I tend to really jump on her collections and love and understand the inspiration. Eyeshadows first, because I always get asked about their pigments, and I love eye products. You guys who follow me know that. The thing about indie pigments is some of them have a tendency to be a little rough, so I'm very particular about what brands I'm willing to use, work with, or accept, because some of them are just very rough, patchy, glittery, and then of course there's indie lines that aren't reputable and don't use proper hygiene methods to formulate their cosmetics. So she also has a video, a tour about her workstation workshop, so if you have any questions about that. She's a non-smoker, she's a healthy vegan, so all her products come very slick and clean and wonderful. One of her very first collections was Christmas in Gotham, and definitely, for being a very first collection, I just have to say she still blew it out of the ballpark for me. Hit it out of the ballpark for me. And Ice Princess was definitely one of my go-to items, still is today. After trying all the other amazing stuff she's created, I still go to Ice Princess. And this is just a beautiful icy white color. It's not too white, it does have a little bit of interest to it. It's like a creamy white, almost like icing, and then it's got like a little bit of red sparkle. I'm actually wearing it in the arch of my brow bone, tear duct. You could pack this on or use it as like a sheer layer. What I'm actually going to do for you right now is take my Sigma P86 brush. I'm going to apply this as my highlight. Just a little bit of it. You can see how soft it blends into the skin and just gives you a very beautiful ethereal highlight. It's just gorgeous. Anyways, one of my favorite collections of hers is the currently available permanent line. It's like really a big staple part of her current line or setup, and it is the All Natural collection, and it makes sense. It's your one-stop shop for all her natural eyeshadow colors. So if you're a brown girl, you like your natural transition colors, or you're a makeup artist who needs pigments that are bronze, beautiful, and natural, and you can't get enough of natural pigments, colors, naked palettes, you name it, I recommend this line. Baguette is one of the new colors in it, and I like it because it is a semi-deep but still very light, medium, basic color. It's actually in my crease right now, and I used it as my transition color to blend out the colors in my crease. But Baguette is just a very soft, subtle, smoky, warm brown. It's really her version of MAC's soft brown, but it's not as warm, if that makes sense. So that is Baguette, and you can see it's got a light satin to it. It's not too shimmery. I know a lot of indie pigments have a tendency to be very glittery. I find her pigments and her products to be quite complex. It's one of her matte shadows. It's called Moulin, also from her All Natural line, which is based on France, sites, things like that. And it is a very, very warm brown. And here is Moulin. I'll swatch it next to Baguette. This is definitely one of her mattes. It's not a solid matte. It does got a little bit of shift to it. It's a satin. What I do like about her satins, though, is they don't, when you blend them out, they're not too shimmery. All this glitter isn't going to go all over the place and look like a disco ball or anything like that. She doesn't always make very true mattes because they can be very powdery and not lay on the skin very naturally. Louvre, and I consider it a great basic sort of skin toned-esque highlighter. This is a very yellow toned eyeshadow, however. So just a warning for those of you who like something a little more pink based. Here is Louvre, and it's on my lid, it's on my brow highlight, it's basically my all over lid color. So those are my top 3 items that I would definitely say are great to have. You may feel very different because, like I said, the All Natural line's got a great deal of browns in them. I like warm bronze tones. I like fun highlight colors. It is a must-have, and it is one of my favorite setting powders. It is the Pumpkin&Poppy Cosmetics Oil Absorbing Mineral Veil, and this absorbs every speck of very creamy foundation. Anytime I get mail from somebody that says my foundation is too creamy, or I don't know how to set this, or I really like the concealer you recommended, but it's too creamy. I have a tendency to like creamy face products because I just love the way they blend out. I know somebody recently mentioned to me that the Too Faced Beauty Balm to them was so wet and so slick, and they were just stunned. Like I said, I love creamy type foundations, and that's what I like to wear. So I'm sorry, just something to keep in mind if you are experiencing a problem based on a foundation recommendation of my own. I do not have really oily skin anymore, so I do like the creamier foundations. But if you have a problem, I do think that the Pumpkin&Poppy Cosmetics Oil Absorbing Mineral Veil is the best way to go. Inexpensive mineral veil. It's not ashy. It's not too matte, it's not too dry, it's not too powdery, you're not going to see it on your face. It does not have silica as a prime ingredient in it, so it's not going to make you look all white like the Makeup Forever HD setting powder. This is definitely way more worth its weight in gold. The product I really like of hers are her lip pencils. Playboy Bunny, or not Playboy Bunny, sorry, Playboy Mommy, which is what I'm wearing now. It's an 80s hot pink, has got to be one of my favorite pencils. Some of these are scented. This is on my lips, literally completely on my lips. No lip pencil underneath of it from a different brand or anything like that. So I really love her lip pencils. Bouncing Off the Clouds is pretty if you prefer coral, but I just really, if I had to pick one, Playboy Mommy. But like I said, if you like coral, it is what it is. They're both great pencils. Bouncing Off the Clouds is great. Anyways, for lip glosses, her recent developments in lip glosses are better than anything she's created lip gloss wise, in my very humble opinion. I think that these react the most like really nice, more high-end lip glosses. They're not too tacky, so keep in mind that means they're not going to be overly pigmented. There is still a great deal of pigment in them, however. They are beautiful, they're comfortable to wear, the scents are unique but not offensive. You will taste them a little bit at first, but they won't linger on the lips and make you feel like you're eating candy all day, which I love that because I can't stand lip glosses that make me feel like I'm eating candy all day. I know NYC Georgette recently did a pumpkin poppy review or overview of what she likes. And she mentioned the pink and lilac lip gloss. I wanted to bring this up because I have used this so much in tutorials, and a lot of you guys have actually asked me about this, and it is no longer on her website, but you can find Abernathy, which these are literally like almost the same lip gloss. So this is Abernathy and this is pink and lilac, and I'm wearing Abernathy right now on my lips just to showcase it. I have the original pink and lilac, and here it is, came in a silver tube. Here's the second edition of pink and lilac. It's a beautiful lip gloss, it really is, but Abernathy really does steal the show, I have to say. I do love that this is just a little bit more like the original color. It's got that same pinky purple color, but it's got a little bit of the redness from the second version. So the third version is definitely Abernathy in a sense. I mean, it's almost the same gloss. So I do like Abernathy. So if you want pink and lilac, go ahead and get Abernathy. I think it's the same gloss. I mean, honest, on your skin, on your over lipstick, it's gonna look the same pretty much. Sweet Sangria is the lip gloss my sister wore to her wedding. It's in her wedding photos, which are actually on my Pinterest, which is always linked in the bottom bar. Under my beauty creations, that board has her wedding photo using Sweet Sangria. And this tastes like apples. It's a fabulous lip gloss. It's like autumn in a bottle. And it's a beautiful plum shade. So it's actually really gorgeous on people with very fair complexions and blue eyes like my sister and Veggie Beauty. So I recommend that if you have that particular complexion and you want the perfect lip gloss. I think that's it. This one's more of a fun color, and this is Spring Haze for you ladies who are daring to rock purple lips. This would be gorgeous over OCC Lip Tar and Catricia. If you want sort of a fun hue to an OCC Lip Tar, I would try this over Strumpet. It would definitely give it a very duochrome hue. And it's just a fun color. It's definitely fun, and it's opaque. I don't know what that flavor is, but it smells so good. Anyways, that is Spring Haze, and I wanted to swatch that real quick. Oh, because it smells so good, and it's so fun and flashy. And okay, so anyways, I'm over ranting and raving about smells. So let's get on to some more smells, but this time let's get on to her perfume oils, which I also wanted to mention. She wants to change those up so that they're more natural. So whatever is available in her shop right now, I believe she'll sell it off if she does decide to change her perfume oils at this particular moment in time. If she chooses not to, then she chooses not to. Either way, her fragrances are amazing. For fragrance oils, I really recommend Little Red Riding Hood. It smells just like dessert. If you're new to veganism or you're a new vegan, especially if you just transitioned this holiday season or this is gonna be your first holiday as a vegan, I definitely recommend picking up this fall sampler because it takes the cake when it comes to sweet scents, literally. The Little Red Riding Hood fragrance has a little picture of young Little Red Riding Hood, and it smells like butter icing. I think I'm gonna do a separate review for those because it's gonna be a lot of details. But anyways, I do recommend her fragrance oils. I love Pele, it's the coconutty one. Also, Mermaid's Lagoon was specifically created for my little sister, but it is available for everyone in her online shop as a rollerball for $13.50, and that one is a very relaxing scent. It's like bergamot and lavender, since my sister did get married over the ocean and my sister loves like relaxing type spa scents, so that's why that scent is created as that. And so just other ones I like. So I definitely, top picks are definitely Little Red Riding Hood. If I could like burn that oil like in a fragrance burner, I would. Pele and Mermaid's Lagoon. So I'll do a separate review of the fragrances. Like I said, if you wish, let me know in the comments below if that would be of interest to you at all. And yeah, thank you so much for watching.